In the shadows of Haiti and New Orleans, there exists a power so ancient, so feared, that even speaking its name can invite darkness into your life. This is the world of voodoo curses, where hexes transcend the physical realm and strike at the very soul of their victims. The art of the voodoo curse originated in West Africa, brought to the Caribbean through the brutal slave trade. But what emerged was something far more potent than its origins. Haitian Vodou practitioners discovered that by merging African spiritual traditions with European folk magic, they could create hexes of unprecedented power. These weren't simple spells. They were rituals that could bend reality itself. The most infamous tool of the voodoo curse is the fetish doll, though its true origins might surprise you. While Hollywood portrays pin-studded dolls as purely Caribbean inventions, the practice actually combines West African and kissy figures with medieval European puppet magic. In authentic voodoo practice, these dolls serve as vessels, physical anchors for spiritual energy. The practitioner doesn't simply stick pins randomly. Each pin placement is deliberate, each color chosen with purpose. Red pins for matters of blood and passion, black pins to bind and banish, white pins to pierce through spiritual defenses. The ritual itself is where true darkness unfolds. Traditional hexing ceremonies require days of preparation. The practitioner must first gather personal items from their target, hair, clothing, even dirt from their footsteps. These become the link, the spiritual bridge between doll and victim. During construction, the hex maker channels every ounce of rage, every drop of malice into the effigy. Some practitioners spend weeks in this state, keeping the doll in constant sight, feeding it negative energy until the moment comes to name it and activate the curse. But the doll is just one method. Voodoo curses can take many forms. Gris-gris bags filled with graveyard dirt, sulfur, and cursed herbs can be hidden near a victim's home. Curse powders can be blown across doorways. Some practitioners nail effigies to trees and cemeteries, calling upon the spirits of the dead to torment the living. The documented cases are chilling. In 1915, Julia Brown, a respected hoodoo practitioner in Frenier, Louisiana, allegedly sang a haunting prophecy. "One day, I'm going to die and take the whole town with me." On the day of her funeral, a Category 4 hurricane struck, drowning the entire town and killing dozens of mourners at her graveside. Coincidence? The survivors didn't think so. In 2006, Franz Bordis of Staten Island became convinced he was under a voodoo curse. He left rambling notes in English and Creole describing the hex placed upon him. Days later, he drowned his 2 children and threw himself in front of a train. The curse had consumed him completely. Scientists call it psychogenic death or hex death, when someone truly believes they've been cursed, and their community reinforces that belief. Their body can literally shut down. The mind becomes the weapon. Blood pressure drops. The immune system fails. Victims stop eating, stop caring for themselves. They waste away, not from any physical ailment, but from the absolute certainty of their doom. This is the terrifying truth about voodoo curses. They don't need to be real to kill you. Your belief makes them real. Your fear gives them power. And once a skilled practitioner has marked you, once they've spoken your name over a fetish doll or scattered cursed powder at your door, the psychological warfare begins. Every misfortune becomes evidence. Every illness becomes proof. The curse becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you become its architect. The most powerful hexes are said to span generations, following bloodlines like a spiritual disease. They corrupt relationships, destroy careers, and invite tragedy at every turn. And the only way to break them? You need someone with even greater power, someone who knows the old ways, someone who can navigate the spirit world and negotiate with forces most people refuse to believe exist. The darkness is real. The power is ancient. And somewhere, right now, someone is speaking your name over a candle flame.